Well, the Bluebirds are back in action at home this Saturday, with Birmingham City being our opponents this weekend. And joining me to talk about that game is Danny.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in, Danny.
It's okay, no worries.
Before we do start talking about Birmingham, let's just really briefly touch upon last weekend's performance at the Liberty Stadium. Obviously not the result everyone was hoping for, and with all the hype around it being a local derby. How disappointed were you guys in your performance?
Yeah, obviously, to lose a game anyway, you're disappointed. But when it's it's such a big game, like a game against Swansea, you know how passionate the fans are and how much it means to them. So you just add that a little more to it. But obviously, you're disappointed about losing any game, really.
What's the mood like at the moment then in the training ground?
Good now, yeah. So I've had a look over the game, what went wrong and stuff, but everyone's positive and looking forward to putting it right on Saturday.
Okay, so we've got two home games now on the bounce, and given our home form this season, how important is it now to get another result on Saturday? I mean, is this exactly what we needed? Another home game? Well, yeah. Two at this point.
Yeah, because I think obviously the results that we've had at home have been good. So to have a home game is massive, and we just need to continue that form at home.
And let's talk about yourself quickly, obviously returning from injury recently and then going on a bit of a scoring spree, 4 goals to your name so far this season. Are you pleased with your recovery and obviously the way you've come back into form too? Yeah,
I'm feeling really fit since I've come back. There's been no issues, and obviously to be finding the back of the net is really good. But like I said, I just need to keep going now and keep my spot in the team. How are you feeling as a player yourself? You must obviously be feeling a bit more sharper as well with a solid run amongst the team. Yeah, you do. It's about playing games. When you're not playing the games, you lose a bit of that match sharpness. So, but that's I'm feeling as sharp as I've done since I've been down at Cardiff.
Oh, that's good. It's positive. Birmingham then, they've won 3 of their last 4. Those have all been at home though. How important is it to get that first goal on Saturday to get the ball rolling?
Yeah, it's massive. But like I say, our form here has been good, so we need to keep making it hard for teams to come here and take results, which we have been doing. So as long as we can do that, it'll be good. And
there'll be a nice familiar face between the sticks on Saturday in League Camp. You're looking forward to testing yourself against him?
Yeah, it's always nice to come up against players that you've played against, and especially with there being a keeper as well. If I can stick a few past him, it'll be nice. It
will be nice. Right, we're going to head over to some social media questions that have come in this week. Our first one comes from Eddie, who is asking, who is or was your football idol, and did they influence you to start playing?
Beckham, probably. Still is an idol, really, isn't he? Be out in the garden practicing free kicks, and a bit of a different type of player to me, but I was just obsessed with him.
Was it always football for you from a young age?
Football and cricket. My mum and dad used to play quite a lot of sports, so I like to sort of play loads of different sports. But the main two, was cricket and football.
Ah, interesting. Right, our next one from Anna Goldstone. She's asking, what do you have for breakfast on a match day?
I have for breakfast on a match day. I don't eat much for breakfast, and then I'll have more at pre-match at sort of 11:45. I'll have scrambled eggs and toast, beans, and that's about it really. It's really boring.
James Barnett is asking, randomly, what's your favourite song?
Oh, favourite song?
I mean, that's a very ambiguous question. We could go down many a genre route.
But I'm a big fan of the 80s music, so that's my dad again. That's tough, that.
What about favourite artist then, musician?
I like Ed Sheeran for talking up-to-date music, but apart from that, I'm not really a big fan of new music.
Okay.
80s is what I listen to, 80s and 90s.
Our next question comes from Adam Tibbs. He's asking, how has the season felt so far? So you've scored quite a few goals now, but the results haven't quite gone our way. Is it a bit of a bittersweet feeling?
Yeah, it is. I mean, to be back in the team and playing is obviously personally it's good. But obviously we're not picking up the results. That's what we're all here to do basically. And when you're not getting them results, it's frustrating. But hopefully they'll start coming.
Just to carry on that, Vic, you've got 4 goals to your name. you set yourself a target at all? Have you got a number in mind that you'd like to reach?
Well, at the start of the season, obviously I'd not been playing, and so it was hard to be thinking about that. But now that I'm back in the team, I'd like to be aiming for 15 at least. It's obviously a big, high target.
Got 6 targets high? Yeah, good. And our last question comes in from 3 Bluebirds, a bit of a light-hearted one to end on. If you had to share a room with one of your teammates, who would be the last person you'd want to share with, and why?
I've not really had much experience with the lads though, because I've always shared with Smiths, because obviously we've known each other for years. So
but you must get a vibe from like around the kitchen. Who's messy?
To be fair, I roomed with Will. Obviously, I know Will from Rotherham. Right. And roomed with him in America in pre-season, and he's really messy. He does stink the toilet out, which is not very good as a roommate.
He's gonna kill you for that one.
Well, he does. But he's probably said the same about me. But yeah,
so we'll go with Will.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He's not going to like that though.
He's not going to like that at all. No. Thanks for coming in anyway, Danny, and good luck for Saturday.
Thank you very much.
As always, thanks for watching at home. Keep an eye on our socials and we'll let you know which player we've got coming in next week, and you can send in more of your questions. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.